Hello, and welcome to the fascinating journey through the heart of the United States. It's sad that a significant portion of the American populace contends with a monthly income that falls well below the $2,000 mark. For a considerable number of individuals, their financial safety net hinges solely upon Social Security, typically averaging around the range of $1,500 to $2,000 a month. This starkly contrasts the earning potential of the average American, which approximately doubles these figures. In such circumstances, it becomes challenging for us Americans to find a good place to live. That's why, just like me, you too can choose one of these 9 decent towns to lead a comfortable life. It doesn't matter if you're in a retirement or still working. In these towns, you can enjoy a better life in your everyday living. But before you understand what makes a great place to live, it depends on each person's perspective. Some people might prefer a smaller city with a tight-knit community, while others might prefer a larger city with more options. The important thing is that a city provides what its residents need and want. If a city has everything a person is looking for, it can be a great place to live. So, yeah. Here we find 9 amazing towns where you can comfortably live for $1,500 a month. Number 9, Columbia, Mississippi. It practically gives a warm southern hug. Columbia is your average small town. Houses are not too expensive, a tight-knit community, and it's overall pretty safe. The main strip of Columbia is bustling and growing. Broad Street is beautiful. Downtown is lovely and is having a big comeback. It's nice, it's home, it's all I know. I would recommend Columbia for anyone with small children just starting out or that is looking for a place to retire. But the only concern I would have for you is that job availability here is pretty poor. Most people that live here have to travel outside of the area for work. I believe this is a significant drawback of the place, but it also contributes to its affordability for living. You can live comfortably here in Columbia, the good life for around $1,300 a month. That covers your rent and all your daily essentials, from groceries to grub. Number 8, Nixa, Missouri. Living costs here is 11% lower than the national average, and the crime rate is 57% lower. It is an upscale town with the luxuries of a smaller town. With 2 larger cities, Springfield and Branson nearby, all of your shopping needs can be met by just a short drive. Most people here proudly own their own piece of the American dream. I would like to see Nixa add more areas of entertainment to the city itself so that you don't have to travel outside the city and find things to do. All you need to live comfortably here, though, is just $1,500. Number 7, Englewood, Florida. Englewood is a very isolated town in Florida. The majority of the population is retired and only lives here part of the year. The rest are mostly made up of people that grew up here. The town is not very diverse, with mostly everyone being white, and most of the time it is pretty small, with the stores on the main road closing at 8 p.m. It is largely made up with people of the middle class. The town to the south, well, they've got quite the wealth. But head northeast and you'll find a different story. It's on the modest side. If you love being near the water, this town is a great place to be. The beaches are lovely and it's somewhat peaceful. It carries that comforting home atmosphere and holds many hidden treasures. Thankfully, it's not overcrowded yet, which is a plus. The population skews towards the older generation, which is a good thing for our kids and us because older folks tend to create a pleasant environment and keep things lively. Wouldn't you agree? You can live comfortably here in Englewood for around $1,460 a month. Number 6, Calhoun, Georgia. Calhoun used to be a beautiful, family-oriented town and home to about 17,000 residents. For families with little ones, having easy access to nearby parks, playgrounds, daycare centers, and top-notch preschools is an absolute essential. All these factors make Calhoun a great place to live for families or individuals seeking a safe and comfortable environment with plenty of opportunities for growth. Calhoun's an easy win when it comes to living, thanks to its pretty mild temperatures almost all year round. January and February might give you a taste of chilliness, with lows dipping between 0 to 35 degrees, but there is the occasional warm-up too. Compared to the rest of the country, Calhoun's cost of living is 21.5% lower than the US. That means you can settle in just fine with $1,400 a month. Number 5, Odessa, Texas. People around here think this place is kind of in the middle. Not too shabby, but not a paradise either. It's just an average, comfy living sort of spot. Don't expect the world, but you won't find anything too terrible either. Odessa is a very small town in West Texas. There aren't too many people here, but there's also a lot at the same time. Odessa is very dry, old, and cramped together. You know, when it comes to real estate, it's not exactly topping the charts like some other Texas cities. But hey, the jobs here pay a pretty penny, so it's not all that bad. Crime is very low, and it's very quiet here. And it's so darn peaceful, you'd think you're in a different world. You can affordably live here for $1,390 a month and enjoy what Odessa has to offer. Number 4, St. Cloud, Minnesota. It has the reputation of a party town, but also the most conservative place in Minnesota. It is becoming increasingly diverse with many of the attributes of its larger twin cities. The surrounding community is primarily agricultural and relatively conservative politically. Like other parts of Minnesota, the educational level is high with high school students consistently scoring at the top. No traffic, nice downtown area, great parks and recreation spaces, affordable living, and a good community. All this combined makes it a good place for living. Also, the scenery and the water is amazing here. All you'll need is $1,450 a month to live comfortably and enjoy St. Cloud. Number 3, Rupert, Idaho. In 1906, the town of Rupert was established when plans of dam construction in the vicinity were announced. As a result, Rupert continued to grow, and today it is home to a population of approximately 6,000 residents. It's a nice small agricultural town. It doesn't have too much for nightlife aside from a couple bars, but there is something to do from boating, fishing, camping, and hiking during the day. Or if you like indoor activities, there's bowling, movie theaters, and a large option to choose from for eating and drinking. The town has good roads on all 4 sides. To live comfortably here, all you'll need is $1,390. In this neighborhood, you'll find limited apartment options, and securing a 1-bedroom apartment could mean shelling out around $600 a month. Number 2, Brigham City, Utah. Brigham City is known for its famous honey production. There are not many businesses in the area, but there is enough. Everyone is willing to help each other out. The buildings are nice, the streets are nice, and the food is nice too. Around 20,000 people call this beautiful town home. It's undeniably one of those rare gems in the United States where you can enjoy a high quality of life at an extremely cheap cost. With excellent air quality, meticulously clean and well-maintained streets and houses, and an almost negligible crime rate. What's more, the cost of living here is exponentially low. An average person requires just $1,390 to live comfortably. It's a great place to raise a family and grow old. Number 1, Harvey, North Dakota. Why is this place number 1, you may ask? Well, because it's Harvey, located in North Dakota. Really? Well, actually not. It's because Harvey has some of the best air quality and house rents are quite cheap here. The community is safe and clean and has a comfortable small town atmosphere. There are always different community events going on and lots of recreational opportunities are available such as parks, campgrounds, and public facilities. Harvey is home to over 2,000 people. Nestled within Wells Country, Harvey offers a serene suburban atmosphere. Most of the fine folk here own their own homes with pride, and it's no surprise that retirees, often with conservative leanings, find it quite appealing. And let's not forget our local schools. They're above average, contributing to the overall allure of Harvey. You could easily find great homes for rent under $500, and for about $1,450 a month, you can comfortably live right here. That's it for our video. If this helps, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fantastic content. And as always, make sure to hit that notification bell. Until next time,